Hi guys, welcome to a new game. This one's called hashtag Kill All Zombies. The objective here is basically a tower defense survival game. Actually going to turn the sound down a little bit more.
Zombies ahead.
It's just going to get a little bit more louder as time goes on. There we go. So basically the objective is there's a Ukraine survival bunker in the middle of the arena, and we have to kill zombies, and with the amount of zombies we kill and the time we survive and the stuff we blow up, we keep earning XP, which will give us money, and then we buy our next turret. Now you can only get 16 turrets maximum, and using this system, each turret slowly becomes more expensive, which means it will take more time. Now, as you can see, the turrets have so you can see my best time is 26 minutes. The objective is on this game to last 2 hours. So we're going to try an achievement that very, very few people have got, and I will explain my strategy, and hopefully we get it. So this is my third attempt. Basically, with the other 2 attempts, I just unlocked weapons. So I wanted to unlock a automatic, and that way I can show you. Now, this isn't anything new. Another YouTuber called Ready Up Nikki did all this. So essentially, I'm kind of copying. I'm not starting from scratch. I'm starting with an automatic already unlocked. And but I'm going to add some things that she didn't add in her strategy walkthrough. So you can see I'm picking up XP. When you take out camper vans, you'll get XP. The more XP you keep collecting, the more you hear the term power up. Now what happens is if I press Y, I'll get a choice of 4 power-ups, and I can choose one. So what that's doing is saying I don't have to cash up on these power-ups yet, but I'm collecting power-ups which I can use later when the waves of enemies just get too much and I get inundated by stuff. So as you can see, now you'll notice I'm surrounding the bunker system. I'm placing it right nearby. At the moment, all the turrets just have pistols because there's no real gun. So as you progress time-wise, we're only 3 minutes in. You can see the only gun that keeps spawning in at the moment is pistols, which I can't be bothered with changing them at this present time. Main thing, you just keep picking up those green XP, which is again blowing up camper vans. Also, what you want to do is give anything that drops. You'll see I'm giving it a second to drop on the ground. If I was to explode it at the time that it hits the ground, then I would also destroy the loot that it dropped, and I don't want to do that like I've just done there. I exploded the ambulance as it dropped, and as you can see, it immediately exploded the health. So you get when it comes to your health, you get sort of 2 lines of health. You get the white and the yellow. When you lose the yellow completely, you want to quickly top up. After you get past, I think it's level 10, when you pick up health, it'll renew your whole entire bar. But before then, it only renews a fraction, like I just picked up there. And you can see it only renews a fraction. You can also pick up, there's 4 runes and I've just picked up regeneration, and as you can see, that rune will slowly regenerate. As the time goes on, more and more stuff will drop. Now there's 3 modes in this game. There's survival, there's defense, and then there's one where you can do. Now there's Don Gerino, which is the boss. He's coming down. I'm killing him now. Okay, he's gone. He'll give me another turret. There we go, drop that turret. And I'm going to now swap my gun with that one. What I'm after is a Phoenix perk, and there we go. So the Phoenix perk, there's 3 of them. It allows me, if I get killed, to come back. So it's like an extra life. But there'll be an extra perk along with it. One is that you come back with half health. Another one you just come back as normal with normal health. And another one, I think you come back with a better weapon. There's an extra Phoenix perk on survival, but that one doesn't show up here. And that Phoenix perk is you come back and a boss spawns as well. But because there's only one boss in defense, Don Gerino. Now Don Gerino is very, very weak in comparison to survival. So in Don Gerino, the Don Gerino in defense mode, all you need is an automatic weapon to take him down. So I'm using a shotgun now. I'm preparing for when the zombie gorillas and zombie dogs start to show up. That'll be the next thing that's going to start coming down. So I'm trying to get as many turrets up and running as I can. You're probably wondering why it's a Ukrainian bunker that we're defending, why not an Australian one or anything else. The game was made by Beat Shapers, which is a Ukrainian developer from Kiev. So that's the reason why, basically. Now the game's never going to give you a moment's rest, so as I said, the further you go, the more weapons you begin to unlock. So as you can see, I'm now up to shotgun. I've unlocked shotgun, and shotguns keep appearing. So better weapons keep appearing. There's a way to quicken that. And wherever I died, like I already died, I went into an exploding barrel, but I've used my burning phoenix, so I have to go get another one. Now remember, there's only 3, and once you've used that burning phoenix, you will never get it again. So for the whole 2 hours, I only get 3 phoenixes. Oh, I want a turret there. Get a free turret, that's good. Now if I was to die now without a burning phoenix, that would be the end of the game. And I'd have to start from scratch with a choice of one of the weapons that I've already unlocked. Ammo replenisher, good there. Okay. Don't want to. The same thing goes with all the other perks. Once I've used them, I don't get them again. So I really want to save the good perks for later on. I want to use the weak perks now. Okay? Does that make sense? A lot of people make the mistake of choosing the good perks straight away, but the problem is you won't get them again when you really need them. So not only save up the perks, but get rid of all the weak perks first. There's some perks you're going to have to be very careful of. They have a negative karma, such as the perks that... so when you blow up those trucks, they give you weapons. Still haven't got a Phoenix perk yet. They need to be careful here. See, I nearly exploded myself when I took out that... I really need to be careful. I nearly exploded myself when I Look at the burning barrel. But I don't want to use the perks until I get the zombie dogs. Gorillas come up too. Okay. What have we got? Oh, pocket money. That looks like the best there. The game's still being a mongrel and not giving me a phoenix. That's what I really need. As you can see, I've had a nice spawn. Thankfully they don't last long. Okay, phoenix perk. Your health is replenished. Alright. What do we want here? Sometimes it's hard to know what to choose. I'll just hex a wave. I want to keep the good gun stuff for later. Yeah. Elastic looks good there. I could go witch. So I'm concentrating seeing what I can produce. So such as deadly gamble, you have a 50% of dying. Don't choose those sort of things. Pepiaka gun. I want that later. Still, I got burning ashes. So
Zombies ahead.
So when you, I think there's something like 31 weapons all on. When you, we've unlocked the rocket gun. So the rocket gun is fantastic. Rocket gun is hopeless against Dongerino. But what the rocket gun will do, and you notice I swapped it straight onto a turret, is when the walls come up, the rockets will shoot them back down. And that allows your, ooh, we got the dogs coming in here. That will allow, Uzi. That will allow, now I want to swap as many of the turret guns as I can from pistol to Uzi. It's essential I do that. I'm just going to take off as many of these as I can. Okay. Now you'll also notice I'm running around the rim of the bunker. That's because you can't be no pillar or pit can come around the. I can't. I'm safe there. Same with on top of the turrets. I'm safe while I stand on top of the turret. Now I want basically. I've got two rocket guns on both sides. So now, no matter where the wall goes up, the rockets will shoot it down, allowing my Uzi turrets to kill the enemy. Got to be careful here. What ain't happening? Again, I'm busy trying to swap all the pistols out. I need to be careful on this side that where we don't have any turrets. Got to make sure that the zombies aren't bashing the stuff down there, because they can quickly run down the health of the bunker. And the explosive rounds of the flare gun will actually also take down multiple zombies at the same time. So always try and maybe have two of these flare guns going on both sides of the bunker. I've also always started at the bottom of the bunker. That stops because there's not much room in comparison to the sides to see what's going on down there. So what that does is, allows me only to need to focus on one thing. So this is the crossbow. Crossbow, look, it can be good taking down dogs and gorillas when you get inundated by them. But it's not a weapon to keep. Again, it's a weapon to swap over as soon as possible. So we're at 13 minutes now. We've still got 2 hours. So if you're going to stick with me as we attempt this mad achievement that not many people have done, where we unlock every weapon. When I say every weapon, we don't actually unlock every weapon. There's 2 weapons in the game. So I've got 2 gripes with the game. One is that there's an achievement which you will not be able to unlock, which requires you to kill X amount of zombies with every gun in the game. Problem is there's 2, I think it's Tesla and Razor. And these you can't actually find in the game. They weren't properly ported. When I say ported, this game's on Nintendo Switch, it's on Xbox, and it's on PlayStation. So it's been ported to a few mediums. So now we've got a better gun. This gun is actually worth swapping, but we haven't swapped all the pistols yet. So first I want to swap all the pistols, and then I want to swap the Uzis for these more powerful versions. Because the problem with the Uzis, even though they're just not powerful enough, where this one's about medium range. So as you can see, I've unlocked this one. I think it's an M16. Yeah, and they keep appearing. So quickly grab them, swap them out on the turrets as you need. You can see we've nearly gone around the whole bunker system. There's a Dodgerino. So again, using the automatic, rockets won't be able to destroy that thing. That was getting close, but it did look like it went down. Wasn't really much to choose by there. Okay, so we're doing pretty good. What else? Oh, the scoring. So the more. Let me. So the scoring is based on the amount of zombies you kill in a short period of time. Changes the score as well. So, just hunting through my notes as I'm playing this now. Okay, so if you get 100 kills, you get a multi-kill, which is what I just got. 150 kills, you get a killing spree. If you're able to do 200 kills in a short period of time, you get a massacre. And if you get 250 kills, which is the highest, you get a rampage. And the more rampages you get, the more you see the score go up. So as you can see, I've got 19 million. I think it stops registering about wave 35. But the developers said that there is a limit to the zombies on this game. So it might not actually be endless, but what that is, I don't know. So one of the problems with this game is, as I said, there's a broken achievement. The devs know about it. 2 of the guns were never ported properly, and they basically don't care. So I know this is definitely the case on the PC version. They haven't removed the achievement. They don't intend to remove the achievement. So I can't recommend this game to achievement hunters unless if you don't mind your completion rating being destroyed here. The other problem is that there's a fatal error bug. And the fatal error bug happens across all platforms. PC, Xbox, Nintendo Switch. It's never been fixed. And what that bug is anytime after 45 minutes, now here, have I got double damage? If I can destroy this UFO, I get a secret weapon, and that's what I need. So this will change. Always get this. See how it doesn't even need to reload? Look how wonderful that is. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. The double damage again. So what the fatal error bug does is it'll pop up anytime after 45 minutes, and it will just lock up your computer, lock up the game, crash the game, basically. And whatever you achieved during that run will not save. So if you, let's say, survived 1 hour and 59 minutes and you had the fatal error bug pop up, all those guns you will unlocked will not unlock. When you start the game again, you will be back to the previous save. All that amount of zombies you killed won't count. It won't register. So you'll have to kill that amount again to go towards the achievements, which require you to kill X amount of zombies with every weapon. And how aggravating is that? So this fatal error bug is quite consistent. Again, the devs have never fixed it, and one of the reasons why no one can be bothered trying to unlock every weapon by trying to survive on this for 2 hours. Now, as I said, there's 3 modes. And the other gimmick with this game, and this applies, that if you was to Twitch stream this game live, people can type things in the chat which would change the gameplay, spawn in stuff while you're playing. The audience has control over whether you have bad things happen in the game or good things happen in the game. So that's one of the unique things. The multiplayer is local co-op only. So you have to be relatively in the same room for you to play with friends on this. I wish I had someone else that I could play with this game. I would like to try it out in 2-player mode. Now, I don't know anyone without cheating who has managed to survive 2 hours in survival mode. So that's why it's suggested that you use hardcore mode when trying for the 2-hour achievement, and to unlock every weapon. And the reason for that is because you have the turrets that help you destroy the enemies. You don't have the 5 bosses that are in survival mode, and you just have the one boss to contend with, who is much more easy. So now you can see we've only got one more, and then we've surrounded the entire bunker system. We're now 20 minutes in. Now we're having more different items now spawn in as obstacles. We've got grand pianos happening. The only one that you really need to take care of is the UFO. When that spawns in, destroy it immediately. You only got a short period of time before it takes off into the sky, and grab the weapon it dropped, which is the plasma, I think. But we're nearly up to where now the highest I've been in all honesty, because my computer blew up. That's why I didn't bring out any videos for a while. My whole computer went kaput and the whole thing blew up. But the greatest I've done on this is 1 hour and 57 minutes. And it wasn't the fatal error bug that killed me. Unfortunately, a gigantic wave of zombies came in, and I had used all my burning phoenixes. I had used pretty much all the good perks, and I just had nothing to combat it with, and so I lost 1 hour and 57 minutes. How aggravating! And I just didn't have the heart to do it again, because the amount of times the fatal error bug showed up is just crazy. I could be doing this 20 times, getting 1 hour into it, and the fatal error bug kept showing up. The difference is I've now got a new computer. Well, not a new one. I basically renewed everything in my computer, and I decided while I had a fresh start to try this game again. And I haven't had the fatal error bug show up, but I haven't passed the 26-minute mark. But I assure you, I have lasted 1 hour and 57 minutes. I know how it's done. This is the part which gets pretty scary, in the fact the amount of dogs and zombie dogs and zombie gorillas. But I've prepared for this moment by surrounding my bunker system with as many turrets as possible, and I've also got as many automatic machine guns as possible on those turrets. So I've swapped them with better weapons, and I've got a rocket launcher on both sides, so no wall can come up and stop my automatic turret guns from working. It pays also to have different weapons on different turrets. Like, you'll see the turret spinning. When a turret spins, it means it's reloading, and each gun has a different reload time. So some are like 3 seconds, some are 5 seconds, some are 1 second. So if you were to have all your guns, all your turrets with the same guns, it could be you could be defenseless while every turret's kind of reloading. So I think the gun I've just got, even though it's strong, it's got a good weapon load and everything else, it's a great gun for me to handle. I wouldn't put it on too many turrets, because I think this one takes about 5 seconds to reload. So you can imagine if I was to put it on 12 of the turrets and they're all reloading at the same time. That's 5 seconds. My defenses, my bunker is defenseless. So yeah. So again, assortment of weapons is usually the best strategy, unless if you got a lot of 1 second reload, like the plasmas that you get from UFOs. They're 1 second, and the Pepiaka guns, I think they're 1.5 seconds. You can fasten up reloads with the perks that you get, but I haven't had to use any of the perks. I've still been pretty good. Now you can see how I'm running around the rim, that little raised platform. I'm safe on that little raised platform. Now in survival mode, which no one's done 2 hours on survival mode as far as I know. The most I've been, I can't remember. Oh, let me just check. Hang on. I got it all written down somewhere. Have to, So the longest I've survived in survival was 40 minutes, and that was against Wave 19, and I had 3 bosses at that time to contend with, so there was no chance in the world. The boss I got up to was the dinosaur boss, and I just had so much going on. I just no. So with survival though, the way to do it is unlock the Pepiaka gun, and that's the gun you want to use when going into survival. It just weighs less, and make sure you don't pick up any other gun. And stay on the outskirts. So on the outskirts of the arena in survival is the raised platform like we have around the bunker. Is around the outskirt of the arena, and if you stay on that, you won't fall into holes, you won't have to contend with raised ditches. You won't have to contend with accidentally picking up a gun. And you'll be with the Papiaka gun, you'll be able to take care of the dog and zombie gorilla waves as well. So that's my biggest tip I can give you on that one. So I'm losing my voice and we're only 30 minutes into the thing. Oh, an hour and a half to go. Good grief. With the survival one, there's a 5 bosses all up. So the first boss, Don Girino, you just he can only rockets don't work on him, so don't use rockets. Automatic weapons are the best to use on him. What you need to do is approach him, let him pound the ground, run away as he starts to pound the ground, so you're not caught by his shockwaves, and shoot him as you're running away from him. So run backwards and shoot him, because as he's pounding the ground, he becomes defenseless and he starts taking damage. And repeat that for a second time and a third time. And on the third time, you'll notice that little hexagon shapes start appearing all over the map. When he pounds the ground, all those hexagon shapes will become pillars and raise up out of the ground. And if you're standing on one, when it does that, you will be killed instantly. So you don't have much time to react, but you need to. So that's where you want to put the extra turrets. So you can use 16 turrets all up, which means an extra turret on each corner. And that is your best defense strategy to make the 2-hour mark. So far I've only used one Phoenix and 1.5 for now. So we've got 2 more Phoenixes to go. On wave 16, as I said, wave 35 is kind of where it tops that, I think. The music is really catchy. I don't know. That's one of the best parts about the game. The game actually does take a lot of strategy, which is another thing I really like about the game. It isn't just shooting things. It's actually trying to think on your feet while everything's happening. It's kind of like a tower defense bullet hell. Now, basically the story is we're sometime in the future where humans are placed in an arena for entertainment, slaughtering purposes. And by the looks of it, the weapons actually come from alien technology. Ooh, you gotta be very careful, he nearly smashed one of my turrets. And I wouldn't have had the money to renew that turret that gets smashed out. So you got to be careful of Don Girino's sneaking up, and you've also got to be careful of the oh, there's a few here, so I've got to concentrate here. There's a few Don Girinos. Need to get them down very quickly. But you also got to be careful of the zombies that are carrying a large sea mine over their head and running towards your bunker. They will blow up your turret, and you'll have to quickly replace it with the if you've got enough money. But as I said, every turret you buy, the price of the turret goes up. It never goes down. I've completely forgot what I was talking. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate on so many things here. And I'm losing it. Where are we? I can find another turret. Just making sure that there's no zombies around. Okay, I put the turret here. So that side's pretty much clear. All I've got to do is worry about the top. and bottom. I don't have to worry about that side so much because having said that, ooh. So see how the rockets are now shooting that wall down? Now then my other guns can kick in once the wall's down. That's popped up. Okay, so as you can see now, the waves are getting harder. There's a lot more things happening. My joystick is it's gone. It's vibrating like like a San Francisco earthquake at the moment. So yeah, if you want to lose weight in your fingers, this is the game to go on. Occasionally, I just have to pause. Your fingers are just non-stop rotating, curling. If you lapse in concentration, you drop your concentration, and you don't notice things happening. That's why you've got to keep rotating around your bunker. You got to watch out for those Donjerinos. You got to keep watching out for the zombies and their that are carrying the sea mines. You got to watch out for obstacles that are blocking the zombies, because what can happen is you might have an obstacle blocking your turrets from getting. A big horde is building up, and when the obstacle drops, the horde is far too many for your turret system to take care of. I'm not venturing out there because I don't want to waste phoenixes. I need to be very careful. I'm trying to help the turrets out by shooting the zombie gorillas and dogs as they're coming down, so to relieve some pressure off my turret system. As you can see, I've got a lot of them rotating now. A lot of them are reloading constantly, and when that happens, when you've got quite a few, the only way I can relieve it is by bringing myself into the equation and shooting as many as I can. Whew. So occasionally I'm going to give my voice a rest, I think. So M60 unlocked. So we've got 35 minutes. So what that means now, so at the 35-minute mark, the M60 gun now unlocked. So if I was to die and restart the whole entire game, I can now start off the game with an M60, both in defense and in survival. Oh, I just remembered what I was talking about before. Okay. Dementia ain't kicking in. So in survival you got 5 bosses, and the first boss is Donjerino, as I said. How to take him down. When a boss appears, you get like a little hexagon. The problem with being on the outskirts, you'll get like a half circle hexagon, yeah, or a half circle of hexagon shape surrounding you. Don't walk out of that, because what's happening, stay in the vicinity of that half circle. Oh, the volcano gun. This is one of my favorites. You can easily destroy UFOs with a volcano gun. This is the gun. So I'm putting the volcano in. The volcano takes about 4 seconds to reload, but boy, it has so much power that you want to keep it. So now you can see I've got 2 laser guns by 2 plasma lasers by shooting the UFOs as they approach down. Now a lot more UFOs are going to come down, and I'm going to start replacing my guns with the plasmas, because they are 1 second reload and they punch a kick and a half. So majority, pretty much all my guns, I might keep 1 or 2 flare guns. I'm going to be swapping with UFOs as they approach. Okay, basically what I'm doing. I might have a volcano here and there as well. So here we go, another one. Okay, so I want to pick that up. I swap the gun out, which is for a flare gun. It doesn't matter, I only need 2 of those babies. And I swap it again back to my volcano. And yeah, I can go grab that volcano. That means I've got an extra volcano. This is better than the machine gun. So now I swap it over here. So, oh, I can probably keep it actually. The other gun can keep the volcano. So what was I saying about the bosses? Yeah, so when the bosses appear, there will be a wipe of all the zombies on the arena when Don Gerino appears. If you were to come outside of that hexagon wave, you die. So I've only got one more turret to go, and then I've got my 16 turret maximum. There's a Don Gerino. I don't think I can actually take him out with this. I can take him out with this. Oh, he got done anyway. So with Don Gerino, you keep doing that, and then I think on the second lot, so after 6 ground pounds, he should be taken out on survival. The second boss is Crusherino, which is a mechanized rhinoceros. He is fast. He will come charging at you. If he lands, you pretty much lose all your health or will pretty much die instantaneously. So you definitely want a Phoenix when you're taking that guy on. The best gun to take that the Crusherino out, the Pepiaka. It absolutely obliterates the thing. So yeah, that's why I recommend the Pepiaka. Not only is it good against gorillas and zombie dogs, but it also is good against Crusherino. I'm not sure if I'll do a survival run. I'll think about it. Game, I think you will have seen enough with this one for 2 hours. As you can see, I'm picking up as many of those green XPs. So, oh, he got destroyed by a falling ambulance. And that's the problem by running out here. I can fall down a fissure. I can, be elevated and fall off a cliff. I can be crushed by a falling piano. I can blow up a mine on top of me by accident. Yeah, so many things can go wrong out in the arena. That's why you want to, again, stick with your turrets. Don't run around. Unless you're doing survival, stick on the outskirts. Don't run around. Not worth it. Just stick where it's safe. And you should get at least, look, I got 40 minutes into it, and I had 3 bosses on the screen. I think I had 2 Don Gerinos no, I had a Don Gerino, a Crusherino, and a Hive all at the same time. That's because I had the Phoenix perk where a boss appears when after you've died, you revive and a boss appears. And I already had 2 bosses at that time already happen. And so you want to run away. So now we've got all 16 turrets. I can't put down any more turrets. Okay. Even if I have enough money, I can't put down another turret. I've got to wait till one gets destroyed, then I can replace it with another turret again. With Crusherino, you want to make sure that you sidestepping his attacks. Also, around his sides is green poisonous gas. Stay away from the green poisonous gas, it will take your health off. Always keep topping up your health when Crusherino. The runes help, invisibility helps, double damage help, and definitely the Pepiaka. I've destroyed Crusherino every time I've been against him. The dinosaur one I couldn't get. The problem with and this is what I don't like, other than the first boss, when the second, third boss appears, the enemies don't stop spawning. So not only do you have the boss to contend with, you have the enemies to contend with as well. And it's enough just dealing with the boss, never mind the enemies on top of it. and especially that's the case when Dinosaur appears. So with the Dinosaur, he has the rocket launchers, but to shoot the rocket launchers, he only does that after 3 volley shots. So you need to approach the Dinosaur, have him shoot his volley shots, and after the 3rd volley shot, he will shoot these 2 homing missiles at you. Now, the Dinosaur is actually impervious to your bullets, so don't even waste it. He takes 0 damage from your bullets. The only thing that kills it, so I just died there on a raised platform. I just used my Phoenix. So I've used 2 Phoenixes now, and we're only 40 minutes in. This is not good. Spud gun is the one we want to keep there. That makes me shoot twice as fast. And with the quick reloads, that is elastic. I want to pass through zombies there. I guess I was... I'm choosing all the worst possible perks. So the end, that's a bad perk. You wouldn't want to pick that one because that would just end the game. Even though I would get 500,000. I've had to choose that one. Unfortunately. I really didn't want this one. XP boost maybe? Random events. So it says more manic. Oh, half of your health for extra damage. Yeah, that one might go David on. Phoenix Soul. That's what we want. So that's my final Phoenix perk. I can't get any more, I don't think. So I've got to make this one last for another hour and 20 minutes. Meaning I got to stop taking risks, which is easier than said than done. Like there's a gun. I need to go out there and collect that gun. So much for not taking any risks. But ultimately, I need to start preparing my turret systems for non-stop, complete and utter chaotic, crazy horde wave. So as I said, Dinosaur boss, your bullets do not damage the thing. The only thing that damages is its own missile. So when it shoots its missiles, you need to run in towards the rhinoceros and then run away just as the bullets. Basically, you got to get the the Dinosaur in between you and the homing bullets, homing missiles. Yeah, not fun, crazy. While dealing with the entire complete, all the enemy hordes. The hive mind is a big hive that's force fielded and constantly shoots out enemies that you have to avoid. It's hard to describe. Eventually, the force field will drop, and only then can you shoot the hive mind. Plow everything you can into it when the force field drops. And then you got an American 2-headed footballer. That's the last boss. Basically, it's got two attacks. It's extremely fast. I've never come across that one. Yeah, I have come across hive mind. I did it in my 40-minute run on survival. As I said, the highest I've gone is wave 19 on survival, and I have done wave 35 as I was 1 hour and 57 minutes. I was only less than 2 minutes off, 2.5 minutes off Yeah, unlocking all weapons. Sorry, I'm having to take a drink. My throat is running dry. So again, there's not much now. I've got the system already set up. This is the perfect system you want set up for the 2-hour trip. And if it's different in a platform that you're using, like if you're on Xbox, if you're on PlayStation, and there's anything that's different on yours, can you please let me know in the comments? I would honestly really like to know. Trying to see what else. If I can see anything else that important to note. So I'm just going to keep running around. The Tesla and Razor guns are the ones that I'm missing. There's an achievement where you've got to kill 500,000 zombies, which is a lot. So if you were to get the Full Terror, what the error is? Fatal Error. If you were to get the Fatal Error crash appear, whatever you've done in that time frame, whatever you've achieved, whatever amount of zombies you've taken down, won't register towards that achievement. You'll have to kill that same amount of zombies again for it to achieve. So what a lot of people do is they do 2 runs. They last for about an hour and 10 minutes so that they can lock every gun except for the last one, and then they go for the big one, which is 2 hours, to try and unlock all the guns. We've basically pretty much going on our 3rd try. We're going to try and unlock all the guns in the hey, somebody else's phone, mate. Master Attack. Oh, there you go. It's an interesting free parkour game, bunny hop simulator. I was more impressed with the developer's tunes that he makes on that. Yeah, I played it on my other channel, which is all about zombies, because it has a zombie level in that survival arena in that game, which is stupid. All you have to do is jump on the zombies' heads and they can't get you. They can't get you. So you can basically just break the game. It's just like jumping on and it's so easy to jump on the zombie head. So I literally just backed myself up against the wall and waited for them to come towards me, and then jumped and landed on their head, and that was it. I was safe. Just stupid. And I have featured this game plenty of times on my other channel, where I just feature horror games and zombie games. Occasionally I will feature those games here, depending on the achievement, and also depending on if I've sometimes, like, I'll do a walkthrough on that channel, and then after I finished it I'll go back to it and it's slightly changed. So instead of torturing the same viewers or subscribers with the same video content, I'll just upload it to this one and torture you guys with with the same video content. So 51 minutes, so we're going really good. We're in the area where the fatal crash can activate at any moment. Fingers crossed it doesn't activate, There is a rumor that it's got something to do with the spread weapon. So it is possible to pick up the spread weapon before occasionally it spawns in for some reason. But there's rumors that there's a slight glitch or something. I don't know the truth to that. Nothing's been verified. I don't know why Beat Shapers don't actually just fix the fatal error. I know they've moved on from the game. I know their country's at war at the moment and everything's going on. So I understand that. Yeah. Still. Or if they can't do it, pay for some programmer to do it. Oh, goodness. Pay for some programmer to put the 2 missing guns in your game. You know, and then you wouldn't have to limit your game to, you know, so achievement hunters you could recommend the game to. They wouldn't have to destroy their achievement rating just for your lazy procrastination or non-care attitude. I don't know how many people are in Beat Shapers, but again, if you can't fix it, remove that certain element from your game. Simple as that, guys. I don't understand why you would, unless if it's locked up into contracts and things like that. Like you can't work on a game, you submitted the rights to the game to someone else, yada yada yada. So it might be complicated as well. Who am I to say? I wish it was fixed though. I wish the publisher, the developer, brainstorm the heads together and fix that element of the game. And then I would speak only lavish praise. So I've only got 2 gripes. Broken achievement and the fatal error bug. Fix those 2 things, 100% fantastic game. You know, really well thought out mechanic, fun, and it's a blast to play with people. Though I've been unfortunate not to be able to play this game with anyone since it's only local co-op. I wish it was online multiplayer. I've still got I haven't got many laser guns, but I've still got to swap a lot of my laser guns over. Especially now, from the hour 10 mark, I'm starting to pick up into really scary areas of waves. Oh, there's another one. So again, going to keep swapping. These weapons are fantastic, and it doesn't matter how many turrets you have with the lasers, of course, they have a 1 second reload. So, you know. But you do want the Pepiaka guns as well. So you want about 1 or 2 Pepiaka guns, because they just take down swarms. I mean swarms of highly built up enemies. And they work well with the rest of the laser guns. There we go. So I've got a couple of lasers on every area. Nearly 1 hour in. Wow, we've done really good. We've done 1 hour. I'm not getting my hopes up yet because the fatal error bug could appear randomly at any time. I've had it show up 1 hour and 30 minutes in of gameplay, and it just crashes. Just comes up instantaneously. And the other good thing is I'm unlocking weapons as I'm going up. Even if I was to die now and I didn't make the achievement, at least I'm still unlocking weapons. But I'm going to give it a good shot. We are down to our last Phoenix, unfortunately. That's the other problem. So if I am to lose this Phoenix that I'm wearing now, I would have no second life. Okay. I mean, this game, it's like it's as if it's a prophecy. We're being well supplied by, alien countries now, not just NATO. the NATO, the NATO weapons, the NATO weapons weren't evidently supplying us fast enough, so we went intergalactic. I mean, some of the weapons, I don't know which one it is, but one of the weapons comes from the future. It's literally comes from time travel. So it's kind of funny on that basis. This game went through quite a few different phases actually. If you were to see the original sketches of the game, very, very different than what the finished product was. As you can see, I'm pretty much doing the same thing over and over and over again. You might even want to fast forward if you're sick of listening to me. I don't know if I'm able to come up with any other strategy. So this invisibility apparently works more on certain creatures. Even when you grab them, I find the zombies still are able to see you and still come towards you. But it kind of works on Crusherino, for instance. So Crusherino won't be able to see you when you take the invisibility perk. So hopefully you've been getting some good tips and clues. But probably one of the fundamental things I can tell you, the mistake that everyone makes: don't use the good perks at the beginning of your game. Save those up. Don't just save the perks. Only use the quite useless ones at the beginning of the game. Destroy UFOs as quickly as possible and swap as many as you can, the turrets as you can with those weapons. You can see I am taking a few chain weapons as well, replacing. So now I've only got one rocket gun. That should be alright. I've got a Pepiaka. So I wanted a Pepiaka down here. So now I've got it on the opposite side. And what that means is I'm pretty much covered. That Pepiaka gun will kill, because I put it on the corners, it will take care of all 4 incoming things. That's another thing I can also recommend. So all the arenas have 4 ways of input. So yes, they're always up, down, left and right. But sometimes they can be like the left and right can be way up the top, next to the top one. It pays to know where they are, so you know where you're aiming, kind of thing. Also, in defense, if you're dealing with a lot, and let's say a steel block comes down and blocks the zombies, don't worry about that area, because you're not going to be able to damage it. Just take care of the areas that you can, and then come back when the obstacle drops, and help your turrets out there. So it's all about planning ahead, being smart, knowing what you're in for. So we are up for some big zombie waves coming out. What are we up to anyway? I should have taken notice. We're up to level 66 already. I don't know what zombie wave that is. We'll have to wait till it appears, and then we'll kind of know. There's some achievements where not firing a bullet for 5 minutes, or destroying zombies with melee for 5 minutes. They can be both unlocked here. So basically, if I stop firing and just let the turrets do their work for 5 minutes, I would get that achievement, of course. And the turrets would most probably take care of everything by themselves, to be honest. The other thing is, if I was to melee the bunker itself, it's not going to take damage, plus it counts towards that achievement. So if I just keep milling the bunker, it counts as milling zombie head. So I can, it's just milling something for 5 minutes. Basically.
Multi-kill.
As I said, you can't destroy your bunker. So I can shoot rockets at the running bunker and it won't register. Only zombie damage registers on the bunkers. There's another Pepiaco again. I should have grabbed that. Oh,
Multi-kill.
my hand is now extremely, to be honest. I feel like taking a break. I would pause the game, but I know you guys would not like that at all. Doing this, going to grab, got some information written down. So now, as you can see, the UFOs are coming around all the time now. So that means I can pretty much now change all my weapons for those special UFO things. One minute 3. So as you can see, comical pieces always keep coming down. I think we're coming across the complete assault of stuff. Sometimes pumpkins come down, and sort of like walnut plant versus zombies come down. They destroy the zombies. I think they come down and survive. So I think even the object just also, the multiplayer is different and basically how survival works. You'll have your own perks there, just like you have unique perks in survival. And the first person to grab the perk is the one that's rewarded. So you both get to see what you can choose, and the first person to choose it gets that particular perk. The other difference with multiplayer is you can resurrect your teammate too. So we got 53,000, so we got enough for a turret if one is to explode. I've been really good and haven't lost any turrets of late, so fingers crossed there. So you can see the reload is taking a little bit of time. But I do like the volcano gun. I like the feel of it. Yeah, it's probably one of my favourite weapons. And the Pepiaca. I'm not sure if any other gun unlocks now. I think a gun unlocks about a 1 minute 10. So I'm not sure what gun. And that thing that's coming down, that's supposed to be Thor's hammer. But that weapon up there, I think, is the spread gun, the one that showed up. Pretty sure that's the spread gun. I missed. So even though I can't see what's going on coming onto the screen, I just keep shooting in those directions to lessen the turret. It's coming here down on the turret, so I'm gonna have to I've pretty much explained everything that I can tell you about the game. The weapons. There's only a couple of keepers there, so you can see they take out the Dongerinos pretty quickly, unless there's someone gets in his way. I can help him out with my bolt cannon. I could pay to get some. Oh, there's sometimes you get dice show up on the thing. So by shooting the dice and destroying the dice, it will choose a random event. I don't think you can get things like I think it's only a selective amount of events you can get from the dice. I don't think you can pick up, let's say, another Phoenix from the dice. But if you've like spent, let's say, Spud gun or something along those lines, it actually might come up. It might actually come up for you again. So it is worth shooting the dice. You won't get any bad perks show up. Like you won't get a perk that's going to kill you instantly when you shoot the dice. Always your perks are quite good. You'll probably get the party time, which makes the screen turn LCD a druggy, trippy color display. I think the dice perks are also, oh maybe not, but majority of the time they're only timed. And that's a good thing to also check on, what's timed and what's not timed. So a spud gun perk, that's not timed. That, you have that. Same with quicker reload perks. You can have quicker reload perks that are not timed. You get that. Perks which say, oh well, half your health if you choose this one. Choose it and just pick up an ambulance thing pretty quick. For instance, there's one I think that will quicken your reload or will cause you more damage, but you will have half the health. Choose it so that you get double damage, and then just pick up the health difference, and you'll go back. It's not like you will only have half your health from that point on, but you will have double damage from that point on. There's perks here where you'll get double damage, but you'll move 50% slower or something along those lines. Choose that perk. I don't actually have to move fast. Plus I can always pick up perks like haste later on. They'll make me move faster for a period of time. And there's actually speed perks that you can pick up too. So the more damage perks you can pick up, the better and easier it is. It just, destroys things pretty quick. Again, I was going to check where we were, and I've forgotten to check. We must have unlocked the last gun. We must have unlocked the second last gun. It was 1 minute 11. And we're on level 78. So, you've done good. You know, well, I've done good just to get this far. And we still got Phoenix Peaks to go, so we got 50 minutes. You'll notice I'm taking less and less more risks now. I've got 76,000. I've got so many built up perks now, it's not funny. Because I've hardly used many. I've got lasers, guns on pretty much everything. I've got 2 Pepiakas. I've still got 1 flare gun for the bottom. And 2 chain guns plus myself. Oh, this is it, the dead beef. So I must have just shot a dice. And this is the trippy thing I was talking about. And it only lasts. Oh, there's a pumpkin. So you get the pumpkins in this mode as much as survival. Oh, there's an alien thing. So I must have the plasma alien gun unlocked now. Because that's going up. Don't worry about those knife spinning things. They take a lot of bullets. Try and take those things down. I don't know what the pumpkin things do to the truth. I know the walnut ones can distract zombies, so they pay to. It kind of pays to leave them up to tell you the truth. Because they'll distract the zombies onto them. But I'm not sure if the pumpkin has that same thing. Not sure if the pumpkin can actually hurt you. The game's kind of missing a tutorial. That's what's missing in this game. There's a number of things not explained properly. One minute 15, we got 45 minutes to go. Oh, close to 45 minutes. There's another Pepiaka gun. I'll grab. Ooh, there's a bunch around. Talk about not taking. Look how quickly that went down. So I'm going to take the Pepiakas because they really do drop a horde pretty fast. There's not much difference between a Pepiaka and a plasma. I would say the Pepiaka is probably greater than the plasma. And the reason why is because they damage what they hit, and what they hit falls backwards and damage there's that, and so forth. And you can really build up combos. Boy, the school's flying. Nearly up to level 80. You know what? If I get that full error bug now, I'm gonna start. I'm throwing my kid through the window. Why wouldn't you fix it? I just don't get it. I really don't. Are you that pressed for time on whatever you're working on that your company cannot excuse or at least pay for someone to correct that very nasty bug? Or drop the price? If you have a serious, I mean it is a serious bug. It causes many gamers vexation. If you have a serious bug drop the price of your game. Don't be like that Russian Sergey Andre who says, "Oh, my game doesn't work. I will double the price." What the heck? Now how much does this sell for? I think it's $15. And to tell you the truth, yeah, I would buy it. Even with the, it is a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun with it. I honestly, when I first started this, and I heard there was a 2-hour, 2 hours gameplay of to try and survive, I never dreamed that I would be one that would say, hey, I can do that. And here I am now actually doing that. I'm going, you know what? I think I can do that. I think I've become pro enough that I can take it on. Pretty happy with the setup. I don't really need to change the setup, to be honest. We nearly got 100,000 in cash. Wow. That's amazing. As you can see, the controller is really vibrating. It's nearly bouncing out of my hands. So that gun there, that's the spread gun. Oh, I just dropped. I was just about to pick it up. That's the last gun. Sometimes it appears, I'm not sure why. I don't think it's any other type of weapon. Apparently, the spread gun is supposed to be the strongest weapon in the game, but I don't know. I don't see anyone swearing by it. As I said, there's some idea that there's a glitch to it, and is what's responsible for the fatal error bug. I'm not sure about that. I haven't picked it up yet. Anyway. So I'm getting a lot more massacres, which means I'm getting the ultimate killing large amounts of zombies in a small amount of period of time. We're at 120. Actually, I've just noticed my health is actually quite low. Oh boy. Wave 34. Oh, that's amazing. But we're nearly at already. You'll notice after the next wave what goes on. It kind of maxes out, I believe. After wave 35 is as high as you go. When it comes to measurement. So, and as I said, I got the wave 19 on survival. That's 40 minutes in. Starting to take risks again. I shouldn't be. Because I've got enough for Definitely got enough perks. Build up. I'm trying to destroy the Tetris block. You can see how much damage the Tetris block is taking. And just disappears. Level 85 now. So give it a go if you get the game. As I said, $15. I think it goes for 50% sale somewhere around there. I can't remember how much I paid for it. And oh, I nearly died there. Do you see that? If you do have something start to lift up, just keep running off it. I gotta be careful. Can't keep taking risks. Oh yeah, my health. I forgot. Here I am playing. I gotta get some health. Why can't I find health when I need? What's that? I want health that's close by or a regeneration or something. But this will probably be one of my most greatest achievements if I've achieved this one. As I said, not many people have it. There's a lot involved. There's health there. Should grab. You know what would happen? I would run out to it and it would kill me. Well, nearly down to 130. So when it comes to tower defense, this is probably one of the better ones I've played. You kind of feel like a boss if you can last this long against the amount of waves. Yeah. And it's exciting, there's explosions happening around everywhere. There's bullet fire going off on crazy. Not extremely bloody. Nearly 125. The last thing I would want is to have, like, if this happens, I get to 1 minute 57. So we're up to encounter 35. Okay. Now, notice what happens with the next encounter. And level 88. Okay. So, what would suck if I got to 1 hour and 57 minutes and I died again. Oh. Because there's a really bad horde that shows up around that time. If that happens again, I'm breaking the computer. I will end gaming, end all forms of gaming. I won't be able to afford gaming. My medical bills will skyrocket. So that's why I've been building up all these powerful UFO guns because I'm ready for the big hordes. There's a dice there, so there you see, that's the dice. And I got South. So the perk that I picked up from that dice was South, which basically just sends a wave from the south and destroys any zombies in that area. So I kind of know what a lot of even a lot of the perks are by that name. And as you can see, I've pretty much been sticking with the chain gun for myself. That'll do Pepiaka. Yep, closer to that 1 hour 30. I wonder if a gun unlocks in 1 hour 30. Not sure now, to be very true. I'm not sure when the second to last gun unlocks. Or if it's already unlocked. Because there's a Pepiaka there. Ah, it went away. I was going to go pick it up. So I'm getting a lot of volcano guns and Pepiaka. So now we're getting the zombie dogs and zombie gorillas come down. Now we're going to have to be careful. I need to be very careful now. I need to quickly monitor around. I'll grab the plasma gun because it has 1 second. I can grab that Pepiaka. There we go. An extra Pepiaka there. So X to swap guns on turrets, by the way. And Y to pick up perf. Yeah, pretty much all you need. Well, nearly 130. Level 90. 567. Wow. I'm not sure why it wants you to go for 2 hours. So here, 35 plus. It doesn't actually go wave 36. It just says 35 plus. So you get the same zombie wave number 35, plus a few zombies. I'm guessing that's how it goes. And that's all that happens every wave from that point on. It's just 35 plus. The wave 35 seems to be the pinnacle of what you can do. So I don't really understand why the game requires you to get to the 2 hour mark as if something special happens and they want you to experience that part of the game. The only thing that happens is basically you get an extra weapon. So basically for the next 35 minutes, this is it. And you see that zombie. Whoa! Oh no, I spoke too soon. Oh, lost 2. Quickly put that down. quickly put this one down. I swapped my plasma gun with one of them. Oh, every time the pumpkin gets shot, it shrinks. How interesting. Did not know that. I don't know if you saw that, but it keeps shrinking. I tried to swap the gun there to grab the... couldn't get it though. So I've got 2 guns that I need to swap out here. Luckily I had enough money to buy the guns that exploded, but there you go. And my health is right down. Wow. So things can turn pretty pear-shaped for me very quickly. Okay, so we got 1 gun. This is better than nothing. I'll swap that with my pistol, the pistol. So I've got all the defenses lined up with better guns now. I've still got a pistol. There's a Pepiaka, but I can't seem to get out there. It's disappeared, and there's a gun here, which is better than nothing. Alright, that's going to give me something to play around with. Okay, that's what you need to keep. You can't drop your... You can't drop your guard. Things can change really, really quickly. So as you saw there, 2 guns went down straight away. I had literally seconds to get them replaced and set them up with guns again. If I didn't do that, you know, it would just quickly confounded, and you know, I would have been overrun in no time whatsoever. So I'm going to pick up a chain gun. The chain gun will allow me. I want to swap those guns that I've placed with the UFO ones. Ooh, I nearly died again. Nearly ran into a fissure then. Again, you got to be careful. Can't drop your guard. You got to constantly be looking out every step in front of you for a shadow, for a change in a molecular thing. You got to listen out for sounds, for what the bullets are hitting. Yeah. Okay, it was a good chain gun. I'm going to change that with, so now I've got, still got to change 2 weapons, or 1 weapon. Move something better. The good news is we only got 25 minutes to go. And we've done the achievement. So we're getting closer and closer, guys. Not many people have done this in the world. You still got some, you saw how quickly it changed. You saw the horde nearly get on top of me. Still got some bad hordes coming. So that's why I want to quickly swap the gun for a laser one. I want to get prepared. My health is still very low. I need to build that up when I get a chance. So I'm not out of the woods yet. Oh, my arms are killing me. Well, by about 2 hours, your arms are really... I might pick up the haste. That allows me to get out there and back again. Okay, we changed the gun. At least we got a volcano gun there. That's alright. I'm okay with it. So even though I couldn't see him, I could hear him. So you got to be listening out for every type of sound. As soon as you hear a Dongerino noise, you know. The only one you don't know is the zombie carrying the sea mine. He doesn't make any noise. Okay, so we got the health. As I said, once you're over level 10, the health will renew both cars. All you need to do is pick up. So you can change your change from a dire, nearly dead situation to everything back right as rain in just one simple ambulance pickup. Now you saw I destroyed the ambulance straight away, therefore nothing came out of it. I blew up the loot at the same time it dropped. So always let the cars drop for about a second before you blow them up. Alright, where are we? We're heading to the 1 minute 40. 20 minutes to go. Oh, it's starting to get cramped. Okay. See, new wave 35 plus. Wow, I want to hit the boom. That's incredible. Well, level 97. Wow. Alright. And we still haven't used, we're still on a Phoenix, so we still haven't used the Phoenix that we've got. We've had the Phoenix now for 1 hour and 20 minutes. Well, 1 hour anyway. We've had it for an hour, which is good because it's our last Phoenix. And if I use this last Phoenix, I've got no more to pick up. We've got heaps and heaps and heaps and heaps and heaps of perks. I would say we've got about 30, 40, 50 perks lined up. So we could easily get some good stuff. We've already got Spud Gun. And I think I've already picked up a quick reload as well. So I got the best you can possibly get out of the perks that I need. I could actually blow this up and swap this gun with that one. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Oh, nearly died. You gotta be so careful. Oh, get back in there. I'm going to swap this one with that one. The reason being is because the Volcano takes about 4 seconds, I think, to reload. With the laser gun only takes 1 second. So it's very quick anyway. So we had another 35 plus encounter happen. I'm not sure what 35 plus means. I don't know if it's adding any more zombies or it's just recycling through the waves that have already happened. Which is again maybe what the developers were alluding to when they were saying how far can you go, because there is a limit to the amount of zombies, and we may have hit that limit. We may have already hit the limit, and that being the 35 marked wave 35. After that, the waves just keep repeating. That's it. So that's maybe what they were referring to. But they did seem to indicate on their Facebook page that there is a limit to the amount of spawn. So anyway, I guess there's nothing else to talk about. We might as well talk about me. As I said, I've had the computer blow up, so I had to renew everything inside the computer. My mum is now in a nursing home. I now no longer need to look after her. So my life has changed. I haven't really got on with anything else at the present point in time. Still sort of mentally taking a break. It does take a lot out of you. She has full-blown dementia. She hasn't known who I am for ages. And pretty much had to do everything for her. The only thing she could do is put food in her mouth. She needed guidance in pretty much everything in life. She's 92, so it's understandable. She still likes and enjoys life. She went very scary downhill for a period of time there, but was able to pick her back up. And I only just took her out recently for a day and took her to all her old friends. She didn't remember any of them, but she enjoyed the faces of seeing them happy that they saw her. So there's still some quality of life there, even though she doesn't understand and her brain is working against her, but it's still nice. So yeah, I don't know where I will go from here. I wrote a review for the first time that I haven't written reviews for ages, so I wrote another one. That was to that life game. Bertrand still having trouble unlocking the achievement. He says he's replied and he said yes, it's not faulty, you can unlock it, but I've tried everything that they've said and it's not unlocked. So unless if he plays ball and takes time and helps me out, unfortunately, yeah, what can I do? It's not in his great interest to help a player out with gaining an achievement in his game. So I just let the people know that there is a broken achievement, and if I am able to work it out, I will amend my review. I'll probably write a review for this game soon. This will probably be the next one on the board. I haven't been in contact with Beat Shapers, but I have seen the way they've responded to everyone else, and basically I didn't need to. Once they basically just said, guys, we've moved on from this game. We're not going to fix the game. That's basically it. Like it and lump it the way it is. This is what you're going. This is what you're going to be given. I've enjoyed it, basically trying to see if I can. I've enjoyed the challenge to see if I could get what other people. A lot of people said, "Oh, this is impossible getting 2 hours." I've had the fatal bug error as much as anyone else, and I understand everyone. Brugensis, we are 1 hour and 40, nearly 45 minutes. So this is actually looking very promising. We haven't had a fatal error bug come up. We are heading to some frightening waves. I'm not getting my hopes up yet. I did die 1 hour and 57 seconds into it last time, so I'm not getting my hopes up. I will be absolutely finishing aiming if it happens again. I'm selling my computer. I'll be stomping on my computer. Yeah, you'll hear me absolutely go spastic. I will rage if anything happens 1 minute 57 seconds. That's where I am at the moment. So you might see more content. I've been concentrating on my other channel and basically Discord predominantly. On the other channel we do more scary games and zombie games. I guess I grew up on that type of gaming industry. Yeah. But I won't neglect this channel. Definitely not. I mean, it's Kiska. Who else is Kiska? I've been Kiska from day one. I was. When did I grab the Kiska alias? I was young. I was like maybe 14. So I've been Kiska for a long time. So what are we up to? 1 hour and 46. So we're nearly there, guys. Nearly 1 hour 50. We've unlocked nearly every weapon except for the last one, which is the spread gun. That's the one that everyone says, which is they claim there's some issues with it, but the reports are very conflicting. Unfortunately, with all areas, you get a lot of players argue with each other, and it's hard to get the true story out of it, to tell you the truth. As I said, because every wave is now wave 35 plus, I think you can be 4 hours in this game if the Ford error bug didn't show up, and you still get wave 35 plus. Like, I honestly think, and I won't be doing 4 hours in this game. As soon as I unlock the last weapon, I will be killing myself on purpose, so all my progress gets saved, and all those weapons I've unlocked actually saved, so I can pick those weapons up whenever I play this game again. I can pick those weapons up first shot. Now with my other zombie channel, basically I'm going through every zombie game ever made. Hence why we started at the symbols, hence why hashtag kill all zombies. And so far I've gone through all the zombie games starting with a symbol. I've gone through all the zombie games starting with 0. And I've nearly gone through all the zombie games starting with the number 1. Got 3 more to go, I think, from memory. 1 Week, which is a new game, just come out. 119, I think. 112, which is a different kind of game again. And what's the 113 View, which is a really big horror game. And 1 versus 1 LOL has a horror thing in it. All the other games starting with 1 I've already done. Yeah, and then moving on to 2. See how we go. Of course, when I get to Z. It's going to be a lot. But every zombie game is completely different. Wow. Yeah. Completely different. We included exclamation while Russia exclamation in that. Even though they're tree zombies. There's actually a great tree zombie game. Especially on mobile. Dead Rain. That guy made a tree zombie game, and awesome game. That is definitely recommend download by Dead Rain and Dead Rain 2. It's just a level thing. If you're into shooting tree zombies, a biological virus that changes people into trees. Huh. And he made that all by himself, so... While exclamation while Russia exclamation isn't the first to come up with the tree zombie thing. And as I said, with that guy, it's all just asset. Now, here we have a different game. It isn't an asset. These guys created pretty much everything that you can see in this situation. They started from scratch. They created the enemies, they created the unique, everything about them. I don't know how big their team was, I probably should have looked it up before I started doing this video. All I can tell you is they're from Kiev and they like to argue with people saying they've moved on. I don't know what they've even moved on to. I should probably look into it more. As I said, I'm not sure if I will do a survival one. I'm not sure I can actually beat my 40-minute run in survival. That was quite full on. That was quite hard. If you get this game and you're playing it, and you've got a, you're able to do a 2-hour run, you know, leave a comment in the, how was it for you? How many Phoenix perks did you have left over? I don't know, just leave a comment in the comment section. If you're able to, do it in survival, how far did you get? How many bosses did you come across? The most I've come across is 4 bosses. Got the Minesweeper again. So we're at 152. We're nearly at. We've only got 8. Nearly got 7 minutes. It's been a 2-hour marathon. Absolute marathon. If you're still with me, congratulations for taking this time. I hope I haven't been boring. I hope you've been able to learn a bit of the strategy. I did run out of things to say, but I did give you quite a good head knowledge about what to expect, what to go through. You're pretty much armed before you even take on the game, and if you do have the game, you are better armed now with some of the knowledge I've been able to share with you. As I said, it was done by I learnt a lot of the tricks by Ready Up Nikki. She did an absolute fantastic job on this video, on her video on this, and I sat there and watched 2 hours of. I've been able to explain some things that she didn't explain, things that I personally learnt, and was able to just repeat the stuff that she also gave on her channel, so you haven't missed anything. So what are we? Oh, we're getting close now, guys. I'm getting nervous. I'm actually getting nervous. We're getting close to the 1 minute 57 mark. My throat is absolutely raw, dry from talking. But I am nervous. I know I had a really big wave come up around this time. I don't know if I've dealt with that earlier. I don't know if that was the wave that, you know, where I lost the turrets. That's the thing, because I picked up an XP booster really early on in the game, which may have fast-tracked a lot of the major waves. If that was the case, then I'm in the clearing, but I'm not sure where I am situated when it comes to the big waves. Got a bit of a lull happening at the moment, sort of like the quiet before the storm. So I'm a little bit apprehensive on this side of things. There's not much more preparation I can do. I've got it all. If you have a look at how I've prepared the whole bunker system, this is how you want to prepare your bunker system. I've got Pepiakas, I've got 2 volcanoes, I've got plasma guns on all the ones, and I've got 1 flare gun pointing down the bottom, just in case if they erect any walls at the bottom, it can quickly dilapidate it. Oh, there's a dice. What's it going to give me? It's giving me the same. So the dice can give you the same perk that you've already had. I think the dice has very limited perks to it. But I'm sure there's some good perks with that dice as well. When it comes to maybe it could give you spud gun or, you know, quicker reload or anything else. So it is worth exploiting that dice when you come to it. We are getting into a very low storm here. So I want to keep the volcano gun going. The reason why I want the volcano gun and not the Pepiarca basically is if I get a boss, I can quickly take care of it full on. As you can see here, yeah, as you can see, like it's basically the bosses you want to be able to take down pretty fast. I'm not too worried. The reason why I've only got one flare gun is I'm not too worried if an obstacle does show up. If an obstacle does show up, I just take notice, and when it drops, I go into that area and help out the turret. But I do want a flare gun just in case if I need to grab it and blow up a wall. Let's do that. We're at the 157 mark. This is where I got to. This is where the big wave came in and killed me. I can't remember where. We're still in the lower at the moment, which is a bit strange. I might have built it up. As I said, I might have actually got to that wave earlier on when I picked up the XP boost thing. We still haven't used the Phoenix, but I lost the Phoenix, and you can lose a Phoenix and immediately die straight away as well. Phoenix doesn't mean you're perfectly safe, it's just a bit of an extra safety precaution just in case. 158. I am really nervous now. This is it. It's very unlikely I'm going to get a fatal error. We're actually in a realm I haven't ever been before. This is it. We are just a minute off from achieving what most people have not and will not achieve. This is one of the very, very few unlock all guns achievements that very few players are able to get on top of. This is how you do it. This is what you do. This is the setup you need. You can copy. I copied Ready Up Nikki. You can copy me. You can feel like a boss. You can, feel great about yourself. You achieve something that many people have thrown up their arms in frustration and just given up. Just thrown in the towel. Here we are. I could have done it myself. I've been at this for quite a few attempts. I would say probably about even 50, 70 attempts. But I might have struck it lucky here. UFO has come down. I'm going to blow up the UFO. There we go. Got the UFO. 159, 150. Well, it's going down now. I'm not going to take any more risks. We're just going to count. Watch the clock go down. Oh, this is exciting. It doesn't look like I'm going to have the massive wave that I proposed. It looks like I built it all up for nothing. I may have got that early. As I said, the game just can't seem to. I am in a lull period. I only got 15 seconds left. This is awesome. Finally, I can actually put down on my resume that I've done this. I'm sure bosses will say, we want you got through this. Spread gun unlocked. That's the last weapon. That's what I was looking for. I can now blow myself up. I'm blowing myself up on purpose. I got a Phoenix. Now I'm going to blow myself up again so that I can save all this and have every weapon unlocked for good. I can't even blow myself up. I'm actually... What am I doing? Where can I blow myself up? There's mine. Let's go. Hurry! Oh, there you go. Allah Akbar. Whatever it is. And there we go. Wow, finally done. I can put it down on my achievement list. Done. And there's all the weapons, and I'll grab the spread gun. So this one here is the spread gun, and that's it. That's what it looks like. Until next time, guys. Bye for now. Thanks for joining.